What's up, guys?
My name is Master Gamer.
And I'm Fluffy Gamer.
And we just hurt everyone in the world's ears.
Yeah.
So, welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club, episode 4. We're just going to continue right where we left off with some yuri.
Give me a minute. I have to process that I hurt everyone's eardrums, and I'm so sorry.
Well, don't waste everybody else's time, too.
It's not as bad as when Casey broke my left ear, my right ear.
Which time?
Yes!
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book.
Oh.
That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before.
I have to say, after hearing this specific little dialogue like 4 different times, it seriously sounds like something you would hear like from oh man, I lost my train of thought. I'm really disappointed with myself.
No.
Just keep going! If it comes back, I will keep talking.
It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready?
Eh?
To turn the page.
Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. What? You've been so patient with me. You've been patient, alright?
Yeah, thanks. We continue reading.
What?
Yuri.
What's up with the enthusiasm in this conversation?
I don't know. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn in by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
You think so?
I saw the eye shift. That was awesome.
How does she?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. But they're kind of reminiscent in some of your mannerisms.
I see.
Yuri remained silent for a moment.
But Fluffy, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that.
But wait! I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute.
What are you saying all of a sudden?
Okay, everyone.
Oh god, just like... Whoop.
I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other.
Oh gosh.
We might not have enough time if we wait too long.
Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought.
Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this.
It's not. It's fine.
Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you?
I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way.
In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
After it picks you up.
That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time.
Alright.
After he picks you up.
I stand up.
Right.
I make a mental note of where I left I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. I've never
What?
done that.
How do you slip a mental note back in your bag?
I don't know. Okay, who do we share with first today?
Sorry.
Sayori? I'm go Monica.
Oh. Hi again, Fluffy. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica.
Alright. Great job, Fluffy. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easy for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. Did I read that last one right? It didn't sound right.
I don't know.
It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though.
I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet.
Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things.
Robot.
Can you stop?
But anyway.
I'm kidding. Rude. You are very. You are
Why are you looking
Very-
at me?
rude.
But
Why
anyway. You want to read my poem now? Come on, guys. It's my favorite part
No.
from my voice acting here.
Ugh.
You know it's coming, don't you?
What?
The poems.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look.
Save me. The colors! They won't stop! Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, blue, green. I mix those up in an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms.
God.
Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a
Tangent.
chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust.
Here.
An endless poem of meaninglessness. Load me.
Oh.
What?
It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
Ah ha ha. I guess it's just the way I write.
God.
I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper.
I see.
Choosing where and how you space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short make it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
What are you doing with your voice?
I see.
I lost all
It's still
control.
forward for me.
You lost
Forward's
All
It's
control.
still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game! You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this even a tip about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Let's see what you've written for me today.
You started in a normal voice and just degraded.
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it?
Fluffy. How did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that... Oh.
Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly shallows.
What?
Shallow!
Wait, so
Swallow. God damn it, Ernie.
Do you not try to read these things in your head and make sense of them in any amount of time?
I can't see. I don't have my glasses, and see, it doesn't see my mouth process. my mouth is faster than what I can see.
What?
Wait a minute.
What?
Even
No.
Your mouth is faster than what you can see?
no, it can process faster than what my brain.
Your mouth can process faster.
I'm fucking crying, dude.
Anyway,
Oh my God.
even her hands appear sweaty.
I'm not used to this.
Used to what?
Freaking this. I don't know.
It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri.
He needs to breathe and collect his thoughts.
Yeah,
I'm okay, I assure you.
I know.
Oh my god.
I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. See, that's not me. I think I speak before I think. That's what happens with me.
Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess.
Ugh.
Probably sounds really stupid. Seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me
Wanna kill
really
you.
happy.
Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it.
I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me.
Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends?
Can you stop?
Yuri
No one can see
doesn't
that.
respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway,
No one can see what you're doing. Stop.
Yes, stop it.
do you want to share the poem you wrote today?
The pronoun.
Yeah,
The pronoun.
I do.
The pronoun?
The
It's
pronoun.
with you.
Do you want to share the pronoun you wrote today? The
Well,
raccoon.
I
The way you stood up.
No, I read these.
Oh,
That's
you
the
read
part.
these? Okay.
Because my
I
voice,
don't remember.
I always make it all dramatic and
Okay.
crazy. You want to?
I could read this one.
Okay, fine.
The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night, while I was slicing bread from guilt.
Do you want me to
I
do it?
love what you do when you
While I
mess
was
up.
slicing bread for a guilty snack, my attention was caught by the scattering of a raccoon outside my window. A weird scuttering. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed strange tendencies. As an what?
Maybe Casey should
Oh,
read these.
it's unordinary.
Yeah,
human.
I like to read these.
Okay.
I love what you do when you mess up your
Yeah. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious, well aware of the consequences. Well aware that the raccoon was fed, will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon,
It urge.
my... Oh yeah, an urge. You're right. I thought that said my wage.
My raise?
Yes.
The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited.
Yeah.
And perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Paul-Verroin, I don't know what that says, conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again.
Oh,
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
As the
That's
one who
right.
read it, I cannot say that that was metaphorical.
It's a bit
Probably
closer to my
is.
preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Not to mention, you can't take it at
Well.
ass value if you take it at face value.
Oh. I think it's something that different people can relate in their own. I think so. Yeah.
The Oz got more intense.
That's how you,
You
say
get
way
one-
now.
You get you get one chance, and one chance only.
I wanted to express the way it feels for me and indulge in my unusual. Missing words. And those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
What? Why do you keep them to yourself?
We need a compilation of hundreds.
Because they're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Fluffy?
The voice is gone.
Well, yeah, I guess I do.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we could do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that you're a good listener.
2 more people. What the hell? Takes too long.
Thanks for making me last, but first as well.
I liked your last one better.
Eh? Really?
Well, yeah, I could tell you were a little more daring with this one. But you're really not good enough for that. Wait. But you're really not good enough for that yet. It fell flat.
That may be true, but I just wanted to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out.
I mean, I always like poems that aren't trying too hard. I hate when people try to sound all fancy or add more meaning just by using annoying and complicated language. Just make it simple, cute, and to the point. Yuri's head over heels for all that cryptic nonsense, but I see right through it, that BS. Ha. Making your reader look so hard for all the deep meanings is just an excuse to have no meaning at all.
I guess that's one way to look at it.
Well, everyone has their own opinion. But my opinion is the best opinion.
Narcissistic, I see.
I'm sure you figured that out already. Wow. Anyway, here's my poem. Maybe you'll learn something.
Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Ickly, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders.
Oh my
That's
God.
why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song.
I don't like this poem read
Every
like
time
this.
she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me and took me to the nurse, and I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders and her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She always talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone.
Everything changes.